Hey guys, it's been a long time. I have some updates about my life. First thing is I'm dating, but she's not from my church. She's from another church, a Baptist church, and I always thought that once I was dating, it would be everything alright. Like, it would be perfect. But we're not like arguing, but we are discussing some things about her church, about mine, about what I think is the role of a church to do and to not to do. And yeah, I don't think that we are agreeing much here. She really follows the traditions of the church here in Brazil, which is like, I don't know how to call it in English, but when you take like the bread and the wine, in my church we do it every Sunday because we understand that it's a way to remind ourselves of what Jesus made. And in a lot of churches here in Brazil, because of the way it was like developed here, they only do it one time per month. So she just went to car just making horrible noises. Like, she went to my church multiple times in the same month and she only drank it once. But no, it doesn't matter for me. The thing is that the main concern is that I don't think churches should force you to do anything. And she was telling me about her church, and they have this thing like I think they call it like the prayer clock, which starting off they have members in the church, like you can be a member of the church and you have like obligations, which I don't know, it doesn't feel quite right to me. For me, like, everyone is a member of the church, you know. You don't have to be a member, like subscribe to a membership or pay like 10% of your income to be a member of the church. It doesn't make sense to me. And she was telling me about this prayer clock, and it's like all the members of the church must go to the church every Saturday and pray for the church during 1 hour. And man, this bothers me a lot, because I see so many things wrong with this. Starting off, why do I have to go to the church to do this? This is something from the Old Testament, like having a place you must go to pray. I know that they aren't praying for God or salvation, just praying for the church, but I think this reveals a mentality that is not fully aligned with the New Testament. Other thing is, oh, I have to go because I'm a member. Yeah, you know, I was raised up as a Catholic, and we had a lot of things that we must do because yes, you just have to. And I don't think that Christianity is supposed to be like that. I think it's supposed to be light and not to add some weight to your life. She says it's not a weight, it's like a spiritual discipline, but for me it's the same thing, you know, like someone imposing discipline to you. I don't see it as a right thing. And the other thing is, why 1 hour? Why? It's like Catholics praying 50 times for a prayer they have like done like the same thing. But why 1 hour? Why do I have to pray 1 hour for the church? Why can't it be half an hour, 2 hours, 5 minutes? Like, you know, I don't like these arbitrary rules. Why it has to be 1 hour? I don't think that this is how God works, you know. If I pray 59 minutes, the church won't be blessed. And I think it becomes a thing where the members like go there and like see each other, and I don't saying that is something planned by the church, but it creates a judging environment, I think. Oh, look at that guy, he's not coming here and staying the full hour. Oh, he didn't come yesterday, so he doesn't look like the church. You know what? It doesn't feel right to me. And a lot of churches here in Brazil are like that. Oh, because you have to commit to the church, or your relationship with God won't be good enough. It's like, I don't know if it's the right word, but shallow. Shallow is like when you, like, it's not deep. Like, I think it's shallow. If you don't commit to the church, you don't have a responsibility to the church, you won't have a deep relationship with God. Like, I serve in my church. I pass the lyrics, I pass the slides of the purgation, I think, I don't know. And like, it's fun. I like to do it. I do it because I have some gratitude for my church and I want to help. But I don't think it's making my relationship with God any deeper. Like, it is getting deeper since I started doing it, but it's not because I'm passing slides, you know. I don't think it's like that. Like, it could be getting me close to, like, by serving I'm getting close to people from the church, and by that I can get close to God. But it's not the serving, you know. It's not what I'm doing. It's who I'm living with, and what they are, like what we are all pursuing there. So do I have to have a lot of responsibility in the church to have a deep relationship with God? I don't think so. I think it can lead to that, but it isn't like necessary, you know. And yeah, I think this is it. But I don't know, man. It's like it's my church that is different. It's a very, very, I don't know the word to say it, but it's a church that doesn't require us to do anything. Like, all we do for the church is what we have in our hearts, you know. We have obligations, yes, but only obligations that, like, I said that I was going to work in the production, the slides, like next month. So I have to honor my word and be there next month because they are counting on me. But it's like, I know that it doesn't affect in a negative way my relationship with God if I don't know, if I don't go. And what is the problem to have a shallow relationship with God? We are gonna die someday, then we are going to heaven, then we all gonna have the same relationship with God. You know, people say that, oh my God, you don't have a deep relationship with God. Okay, but I still have a relationship. You know, I'm still gonna be saved, and what's the big difference? I know that there is a difference, but I think that people are making it look bigger than it is. Because what's our time in heaven? It's infinite. In earth we're gonna spend like this. So what's the big deal about having a super deep relationship with God with a lot of responsibility to the church? You know, it feels like I'm roasting the church, you know, roasting people that have responsibility to the church. But no, I think that it's a good thing that you have responsibility to the church, because you're in a leadership or something. But I think you have to know that you, as a leader of the church, you have the same grace of God of someone that is just sitting there and looking at you. You might have a deeper. You might even have it can be like the person just looking at you with no responsibilities. That person could have a deeper relationship with God than you, with all the weight of the words in your shoulder. So I don't think that it's about what we do. And like, Christ died to save us all, not only the people that is committed to the church. And I know that if you want to commit to the church, it's all voluntary. Like, no one is forcing you to be a member of a church and all these things. But I think it's a little, just a little bit of fanaticism, you know, like they're fanatics. Because I don't think God wants us to do, like, take a weight on our lives. And I understand there are people that doesn't see it as a weight, but for me it's the fact that you are required to, like, you have to do this. No, man, I don't have to do anything, you know. I think this is it. I don't know if it was confusing or not. But yeah, this is the first problem I have with dating. It's my first girlfriend, and I'm her first boyfriend. I know that my here in Brazil, at least, my church is very different from the others, and I'm the strange guy here who's thinking different. You know, that's also another thing. I think churches should encourage people to think different, because Christ spoke the way he spoke, using metaphors and everything. Like, the Bible is written in a way that you can't just read. You can't be like closed-minded about it. You need to think outside the box, I think. Like, you have to research through context, the cultural things at the time, and you have to interpret it. And I know that all churches have different visions, because the Bible is like, it's so big and so rich of references and everything, and at the same time it's like a lot of things are leave open for interpretation. And yeah, no one is fully right or fully wrong, but I think my church is right, you know. They said a lot of things that I agree with, that they are imposing any weights on my life. And my girlfriend said that, I'd like to say that my girlfriend, she just said me that she thinks that a couple should go to the same church. So this is the main thing that bothers me now, because like, this implies that I will have to leave my church, or she would have to leave hers, and I'm not really seeing me leaving my church for that one, because I don't really agree with the things they are saying there. Like, I agree with a lot of things, but some things really bother me, like this. And like, the other day they said that the most you humiliate yourself, most you will be graced by God. And I don't think it's like that. I think life has its things, and you have to go through them, even it's like humiliation. But I don't think God is rewarding humiliation. I think God, he has what he has for you, and he will, like, if you have to go through some humiliation, it's part of his plan. But it's not like, oh, the more I humiliate myself, the more I'll be graced by God. No, I don't think that. I don't think you can buy God like that. Like, I'm gonna humiliate him, God will have to give me more of his grace. Ha 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 ha. No. I think that's it. That's my message for today. Besides that, it's been very nice. Have someone to talk to every day, to hug, to kiss, to like show affection. It's very nice, and yeah, I think I needed that, because I had some limiting thoughts in my head that I could never date, because, oh my god, man, no one likes me. You know, 23 years without dating leads to some of that thoughts, and I think she had some then also. Like, it's very nice, but I always thought that dating would like solve all my problems, and now I'm dating and I have new problems. Oh my god, problems never end, man, never end. And like I know that what allowed me to be open to date like that, it's like these 2 years that I'm going to the church. I've been talking, like I was, by going to the church I was giving what I never had, a community with brothers and sisters and with the same purpose, you know. And I couldn't ask for more, you know. I think for the first time I found people that have the same values, you know, and think in the same lines. My girlfriend also includes that. We're just having this discussion about church. So yeah, this is it. I'm getting to work now. We were talking about this last night, and I had to sleep to wake up early today, and I haven't read some of her messages as yet. And yeah, but I needed to talk here about what I'm thinking. Today I have to send the first phase of my final work to the professors. It's all done. It's all good. 25th of November I have to present it to the 3 professors that are gonna review it. And yeah, there are a little less things going on because the semester is ending and some subjects are ending the assignments. We just have some tests left, but I'm very tired, man. It seems like the closer I get to the finish line, the more tired I get, you know. Let me see if these guys are gonna let me pass through or not. Come on, Pedro. Now I go. Thank you, guys. So I don't think I have nothing more to talk here. I've been not doing videos because like my life was still the same. Besides, I'm dating now. And I don't like to record a lot of videos like saying the same things. Oh my god, I'm so tired of the college and university and work. Like I will record when I have something to say. And this is one of these days. So see you guys.